Ships and ship combat is a very important part of Starfield, and today I'm going to show you where you can get yourself various classes of ships, including that awesome Class C ship. You can get loads of ships for free through playing the game and doing quest lines, but this is a very quick farming method, and you can have different classes of ships in under 2 minutes. You can rinse and repeat this just to sell the ships off, or you can rinse and repeat this to get yourself some higher level ships and then build off of those to make yourself the ultimate Death Star. Now, before we do that, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and stick around for much more Starfield content. Thank you all so much for the support over the last few weeks. It has been absolutely insane. I really appreciate it. If you have anything you want to see me cover, let me know down in the comments below. But the first thing you're going to need to do is get some... The first method we're going to use is actually the mission boards, because the mission boards are a great way to actually get enemy ships and use them to get loads of credits, loads of XP, and just have a little bit of a dogfight in space. But using this method, you will increase your chances of getting that formidable Class C ship. It is very, very easy, and all you need is 3 materials or a mission board. If you get these 3 materials here, which are beryllium, aluminium, and 0 wire, those things will enable you to build a mission board on any system that you want, but I would recommend going to the higher level systems, which we'll talk about in a second. If you don't want to actually create a mission board and you have a mission board in mind that is in a higher level system, then just use that. You don't need to craft your own mission board if you don't want to. So once you've got all of your materials, you're going to want to be coming over to the right hand side to one of the higher level systems. So as you can see there, we've got a level 60, level 55, level 65. I would recommend coming over to one of these 3, which are the level 75s. Now, when you land on the planet, what you're going to want to do is place down a mission board. So you will need to place down this outpost here, which is lead, and then you've got these 2, which are the resources I mentioned earlier on. You don't need the Constellation mission board, really. I've just got one for the sake of it. But open up your mission board, and as you can see here, destroy Crimson Fleet Ghost, kill the Pirate, kill the Spacer, destroy Crimson Fleet Spectre. The ones you are looking for are destroy the Crimson Fleet or destroy something or other, because those are ship missions. Now, what you are looking for is something a little bit different. Now, what you are looking for is something that says destroy and then a 3 in there as well, because those are the Class C ships. At the moment, I don't currently have one. Now, if you don't have that mission, all you need to do is quite simply pick a system that isn't the one where your outpost is or your mission board is, and just fly over to that system. And then when you get to that system, what you want to do is quick save the game. So you can quick save it here, and then go back to your original outpost or mission board. And then when you get over to that mission board, now, where you can help get that Class C as well is also by switching over to very hard difficulty just before you head back on over to that mission board. Now, make sure if you are doing this, if you struggle with combat, once you've got that Class C ship on the mission board, accept the mission and then drop your difficulty back down to very easy, because that will make the combat part really, really easy. When it comes to ship combat, difficulty can change a hell of a lot. Then have a fresh set of ships. As you can see here, we've got the Crimson Fleet Spectre 3. So what you want to do is accept that quest. You'll only have to do this 2 to 3 times to get that Class C ship. So all you've got to do, if there isn't another one here, is just simply reload that quick save and then follow the steps again and come back here and try the mission board. And then once again, if you don't have the required mission, just reload the quick save again, but you have to quick save it outside of the system that your mission board is in. If you do it in the same system, you'll just end up with the same missions. So make sure you leave the system before you quick save it. Now, the beauty of doing it this way is occasionally you'll have just the one ship that you need to worry about. As you can see there, the Crimson Fleet Spectre 3, which is the Class C ship. All you've got to do is take him down and make sure you actually remove his engines before destroying him. If you do destroy him, obviously you're not going to be able to board him. But the beauty of it is, obviously, you've only got one ship that you have to contend with. So if you are not the greatest at ship combat but want that higher level ship, then this is a great way to do it, because you only have to contend with one at a time. There are obvious occasions where you may have 2 or 3 show up, but try and take them all out if you can. Make sure you leave the target ship till last. If you do try and take on that target ship at first, you will not be able to dock it. So always bear that in mind. Now, as you can see, the guys in here are quite high level. So if you did use the difficulty option and decided to change your difficulty, you can change it back to easy before actually coming and taking on any enemy ships. Once you've killed everyone, simply sit in the ship and then take it over to wherever your various ship trader or hangar is that you like to use. Now, once you've got your ship and you want to take it somewhere, take it to a ship services technician, pay the registration fee, which is roughly 80 to 90% of the ship's overall value. So you can sell it and make up 10, 15k if that's what you're into doing. Or you can then use that ship to break down and create a better ship. But because you've already got that ship, it reduces the cost of creating something better, especially if you end up with a Class C. Now, for the next one, I'm going to show you a different way, a different method of farming ships overall. This is very, very quick. You can get yourself different ships in under 1 minute, and then just rinse and repeat and make a hell of a load of credits, either selling them, or if you get that Class C, by upgrading it and making it your own. Now, when it comes to Class Cs using this method, this does take quite a bit longer. You will still get Class Cs, it's just not guaranteed. The spawning on this is pretty much completely random, but having that difficulty set at high and being in a different system does make things a little bit quicker. Now for this, all you're going to need to do is come to any system whatsoever. It doesn't matter what system. Once you've set your difficulty to very hard, make sure you do that before you land on the system that you want. But you can choose a 65, you can choose a 20, you can choose 75. I just choose the higher level up ones because that increases the chances of getting a better ship. All you got to do is find a planet and then just land on that planet. Once you've landed on that planet, as that cutscene comes in and your ship is slowly landing, make sure you quick save it as soon as you possibly can. So the ship will land, and then you'll get the it pop up inside the cockpit when you're in there. Just quick save it, and then exit your ship. Once you've exited the ship, all you want to do is come outside and look around. And just hold on for a couple of seconds. Right, we've had nothing show up in the first few seconds, so just reload your quick save. And then what you should hear is something coming in, and that is a ship. Now all you got to do is figure out where the hell that ship's coming in from, and then head straight towards it. Make sure you head straight for it as fast as you can. If you've got things like AMP, that will really, really help you, because you want to get there as quick as possible, because sometimes these ships will just randomly take off again. But if they don't take off again, so as you get close to the ships, you'll see what ship it is and who these people are that are nearby. These are the Varun. So what you want to do, you can shoot them if you want, but that will increase the chances of the ship just randomly taking off, because sometimes they do. But if you can, just head straight on in and get into this ship. Now, if you do struggle with combat, or you haven't got the greatest stuff yet, what you can do is bring that difficulty back down to very easy. Now you're on the ship. Switch it back down, and then that will make the combat an absolute piece of cake. Kill the crew or leave the ship. Now, same as boarding any ship, once you've taken the guys down that are inside, you can actually take the ship for yourself. Just like that, these guys are all down. So now I'm going to take over the ship, and we've just gained ourselves a brand new ship. Absolutely free of charge, and in less than a minute and a half. So, very easy, very simple, and this can be done absolutely anywhere. This is only an A-class ship, but it is the fastest method of getting ships. And if you don't have the ship that you want, all you can do is simply reload that save. If you reload that quick save, once again, it should reinitiate the sequence. Or if you're bored of the ships that you're getting, make sure you switch over and go to a different system, because you'll end up with different results on different systems, depending on the enemies that are local to that system. Right, you can hear a ship coming in already. Now, more than likely, they will come in and land at roughly the same spot each time, but you will have a different ship. So as we can see, that ship has landed next to the thing over there again, which is where it landed last time, but we could see someone completely different. And then when you get back, as you can see, this is a completely different ship with who is riding this one, Captain and Colonist, which sometimes these won't let you take off. But you can go in and annihilate everybody in there if you really want and try and take off. As we can see, even still, if you don't actually do anything good here or get anything that you want, these things have a decent chunk of loot inside them anyway. And just come in and take the ship as if it were yours. Now, this one, once again, is only an A, but there's a load of decent stuff on here that you can build off of, especially if you want to go with something that's cargo related. So it all depends on the type of build that you want, but even still, this is worth 83 grand. So you will be able to break this down and sell it for 83 grand, or you could pay the roughly 70-odd thousand to actually have the ship as your own. And as you can see, it's got different cargoes, different reactors, everything is a little bit different, so it does make building off of these a lot cheaper. And if you find one that you do like, so building off of that will be a hell of a lot cheaper, because it's got the awesome cockpit as well, and it just looks cool, it works well. It all depends on your playstyle and the ship build that you'd like to go with. But once again, you can continually repeat this as many times as you want. The level of Class C ships that do pop up is not massive, but you do get a lot of A's, and you get a very, very decent amount of Class B ships as well. You will get the occasional Class C ship, but they will be surrounded by a hell of a lot of enemies. So hopefully today's video has helped. If it has, you know what to do. Drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around for much more Starfield content. For now though, I've been Cowboy, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.